Hello everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back. Just a quickish one for you today. I was watching one of my favourite demonstrators the other day, and this particular lady was showing 10 cards from one kit, which isn't available yet to members, but it is to Design Team, of which this lovely lady is one of them, without giving the game away. And so one of the things this lady was saying was that she wished that there was a dome die set. Don't ask me to say that again. But there is a way of creating a dome. Now, some of you may be aware of this already, but for those who may not be, I'm going to show you a quick way, or quickish way anyway, fairly simple, that I found when I was experimenting and playing. When I heard this mentioned, I thought there must be a way of doing it. But you need two die sets. If you've got a circular die set and a rectangular die set, you can do this, guys. Now, don't be a smart ass like I tried to be and use different sets. Don't think, oh, the top one's a nice stitched edge and then I'll use a different set that's not got a stitched edge. That doesn't work because they're not all designers have the same measurements. You need to use the size from the same set if possible. Now, the trick to this, or one of the secrets, is, well, it won't be a secret for much longer. Make sure you use them. Whichever dies you use, you need a circle die and you need a rectangular die, but make sure they're the same diameter, like this. Now, if they're the same diameter, they should work, even for me. So what we need to do, we need to use I used the rectangle first. And what I did was this, and I hope I brought both die plates down. I did. Fantastic. So as you can see, my die cutting machine is well loved and well used. Now, if you haven't got a die cutting machine but you've got dies, you can just draw around them and cut them out. But if you have got dies, this is what you need to do. First of all, I started with the rectangle, and what I did, I've already cut a piece of tape. Now, one of the other big secrets to this, people, is tape the thing down, because otherwise it'll move just when you really don't want it to. So what we're going to do, we're going to tape this down like that. And what we're going to do with the plate, this is an electric die cutting machine, it's just to save my poor wrists because I do so much die cutting. And thanks to the onset of older age, I've got a little bit of arthritis in my wrists. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the plate on, but we're not going to cover that top edge. So the edge that's facing the blades, don't put your finger through there for goodness sake, but leave that bit uncovered. And so what we're going to do, I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing this, it's all taped down, so hopefully it won't move. And then what we do, we put that through. So this is stage one of a two-stage process. So that's going to go through there like that. Fantastic. So we'll take that out, bring that one back. You can put it through and then whiz it back again if it's in a bit of a tight corner, but I didn't do that today for ease of the video and to try and make it a little bit quicker for you. So carefully take the tape off. Now I'm using washi tape. Now, if you don't want to risk tearing it, keep it low and pull it slowly. And then hopefully you won't tear your tape. Now, I'm going to try and keep hold of my tape because I'm going to use it again. So when you take that off, you've got a bit that looks like that. Now, I did mine like that. You'll still have a dome. You could take it higher if you want to do that. It's entirely up to you. But what we're going to do now is we are going to, if like me, I actually intended to make this a bit higher, but that's no problem at all. If you want to do a bit higher, just put your circle die a little bit higher. And again, if I haven't mashed the tape up too badly, which I think I might have done, but we'll have a go. I think we'll get away with this, guys. So just tape that down like that. And this time we are going to leave the bottom part uncovered. So we're not going to cover the bottom part of the die. What we're going to do, we're going to put that in there. We're going to line it up with where our last cut line was, which is about there. So we're going to leave that bit uncovered. We're going to keep it taped down just so that the thing doesn't move. And once again, I should have done this the other way around, but that's all right. Oh, there you go. Sorry, it's because I'm doing it the opposite way round. It's a lot easier actually if you're facing the machine, but I've had to put my die cutting machine and my table in a different place today because tomorrow Graham's new bed comes, and at the moment my table and die cutting machine is right where the bed's going to be. So I thought I'd get this done before he comes out. Well, he won't be home for a while, but before the bed arrives. So I'm just going to slide that out of the way. Golly, these things are heavy, aren't they? So I'm going to, again, very slowly take that off. And, well, when I did this off camera, of course, it worked first time. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just go and grab a pair of scissors. Won't be a minute. I'll be back. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. When I did this as a practice, it worked beautifully. I do it on camera and I missed it. But if you do miss it, like I did, it's no problem, guys. Just get yourself a pair of scissors and cut there and cut there, and you have got yourself a beautiful dome. Now let me just shove that out of the way. So there we go, we've got a dome and we've got an aperture dome. Now I'm going to be keeping this, either this one or the one that I made to show you when I was practicing, because when the kit comes I've got an idea of what we can use this particular shape for. I too wanted a dome, and like the lady that I was mentioning earlier, I don't have any dome dies, so I wanted a dome too. So I thought there must be a way of doing this. So this is my way of creating a dome. But if you haven't got dies, you can just measure it out, draw it round, or draw something, even if you've got the dies but not the machine. Just draw around it, or use a roll of sticky tape or something like that for the arch. And when our kits come, which will be hopefully within the next week or so, I want to use this, because I want a dome shape, to make something with some of the components from the kit, and it's a fabulous kit. I won't spoil the surprise yet. I'll do an unboxing when it comes, and then I'll show you, possibly even in the first project, what I want this dome for, what I'd like to use it for. So there you go, guys, just a quick one today to show you how you can use 2 different shaped dies to make a third shape, in this case a dome. So I hope you found that helpful. Sorry I had to leave for a couple of seconds to get a pair of scissors, but you got the idea, I'm sure. So I'll leave that with you for today, and I'll be back as soon as I can, depending on what space I've got when Graham comes home from hospital. It will depend where I can do my video. I might have to go and camp out in the hall next door, but that's all right. So I'll see you as soon as I can with another video. And in the meantime, stay safe, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.